with Zach Errett and Sammy Julian, our referees here at the Olympic Games. Day 8, you guys have been working hard for over a week. How's it been going for you? We'll start with Zach.
It's gone well. It definitely is long days. We leave the hotel at 8:30 in the morning, get here for a meeting, and then wrestling starts. And the hard part's always the break between the sessions. We've got like 3 hours in between sessions, and we can't go back, so we just have to pretty much hang out here during that time, and then get ready and get back up.
Time to visit, make new friends, right?
It is. And sometimes you just need to relax and get away. So we've got to walk around, go to the line. Sometimes I just come back out and sit in the venue during that time just to kind of relax and get away. But overall it's gone well. It's just it's a tough tournament. It's great wrestling and the best in the world. So it's exciting to be here.
Hi, Sammy. First time for you as an Olympic official. Talk a little bit about what it's been like for you.
Well, for me, this has been honestly very humbling, and I'm proud to represent the USWOA here. Without the great mentors and teachers that we have in our organization, nothing like this would be possible. I've thoroughly enjoyed this experience, hanging out with friends, making new friends, and just overall to be at the Olympic Games, I look at it as an honor.
So Zach, any matches or tournaments or weight classes or anything stand out in your mind? I mean, you guys have been in the middle of a lot of the important stuff from what I could see.
Sure. I don't know that anything one particular. There's certainly matches I go back and I try to analyze every match that I've been a part of and what could I have done better as I go through this. But there's so many difficult matches, one right after another. There's very little time where you can look and say, well, this one's probably not going to be too difficult. I feel like they're all difficult. They're all tough matches, and there's not necessarily one that sticks out. It's certainly we try to do the best and be fair is the best to be as fair as possible in all the matches and try to make sure that the right wrestler is the winner.
So Sam, I mean, the quality of this tournament, it's an all-star meet, right? Top 19 guys. Every match could be the best match and the best wrestler.
Yeah, absolutely. They're intense level matches. They all earn the right to be here. So we have to be on our game every single match, from the first whistle to the last whistle. Because you never know when you're going to get called upon, and just have to be ready to go because the athletes deserve a fair shake at all times.
So finals matches, have any?
Not yet, but that's okay. I've been involved along the way, and I've certainly done my fair share of matches.
Because I see you out there a lot.
Yeah, as a referee or a judge, and I'm gaining the valuable experience and just having fun.
So Zach, you have a couple roles, right? I mean, you've been on the mat, but you're also, I see that on the table doing a lot, working with that. Explain what they have you doing, because it's more than one role, right?
It is. So I've been working as a mat chairman for some of the matches, and I've also been a part of the jury when there's challenges. So I've kind of done majority of those, and I have been up on the mat about 5 times total over the course of the 7 days. So just the spots.
They brought you in as an instructor, so you could do a lot of roles, but they'd let you blow the whistle and get up there a few times.
A few times, and that's for me one of the most enjoyable parts, because I feel that's the place where I feel like I had the most control during a match, is actually whenever you're up as the referee on the center. But I've certainly been involved in a number of matches from the mat chairman's position and also from the jury. So just kind of like at this particular event, maybe different than other events. I was assigned at some of the other events, like in Las Vegas, I was the assigned delegate to there. So my role was a little different there than it is here. Here, I get an opportunity to work, and which is enjoyable, because I haven't had an opportunity to do that as much in the last couple of years.
So Sam, you guys can't officiate American matches.
No.
Do you get a chance to watch our guys? I know that you guys take great pride in being part of our entire delegation, and you're not going to ever ref a American match. Do you ever get to see these guys?
Absolutely. If I'm not working and there's an American on the mat, I have view of that particular mat. What Helen Maroulis accomplished and what Jaden Cox accomplished, they certainly made us all proud. And to be here to witness that it was just awesome.
So, I mean, you guys are representing the USWOA and the thousands of officials in the United States that are doing weekend work and helping kids and working at every level of the sport. I mean, anything you want to say to your peers back home? I mean, I know they take great pride when Americans are involved at this level, not only our athletes, but also their officials.
I think the one thing, and Sam had mentioned it before, is the fact that we have so many good referees in the United States that we're very humbled to be a part and to represent that group. And I know that from having traveled around the world, I firmly believe that we have some of the best referees in the world, and have an opportunity to be here and to represent them, I think is just an honor in itself. And for part of it is getting here it's really about the journey and all the places that we went along the way to get to that point, and all the different mentors and people that helped along the way, Rick Tucci, Bill Steckline, Tom Clark, and all the people that have came before us. And it was always interesting. Tom Clark always sends an email to us and says, here's the list of people who have worked the Olympic Games, and here's what you have. And it's great to
it's a legacy,
see the history behind it, and to see the list of it, and then to know that there are so many great referees that never had an opportunity, to be here at this event. And so we try to, I know that we try to do the very best job that we can do to represent the United States and USWA and all the officials that came before us, and the ones that will come after us, that try to leave that type of legacy. But certainly very humble to be a part of it.
And Sam, like athletes, I talk to them after they wrestle, and they learn a lot just by doing this. Has this been an opportunity for growth for you?
Oh, absolutely. Every match, like Zach said before too, I take it very seriously. What could I do better? Zach's been awesome on this trip for me to, help keep things in perspective. And honestly, I just hope that I made our organization proud. And like I said, I'm, truly honored to be here. Leading up to the games, a lot of our peers in the USWA sent me words of encouragement and, emails, and I got some phone calls, and it was just really nice, to have all that support from our peer group. And, I can hope for in the future that, some of our deserving people also get a chance to experience this.
Well, here's from a big important part of our delegation, our referees. And guys, one more day. Have a great one. It's been fun to share the journey with you.
Thanks, Gary.